Um, when you find yourself, in surroundings which are completely silent, or in other words, when you find yourself, for example, now, I'm downstairs in the store at work, and it's completely silent down here. You know what I'm saying? Physically, it's completely externally, however you want to say it. It's physically silent down here, but is there ever complete silence? Because within your head, thought, your thoughts, however you want to say it, thought is the internal noise which prevents true silence. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but you may well be somewhere physically silent, as I am now. But within your head, thought generally is always in operation. And we think in words. You know what I'm saying? I've spoken about this in another video. We think in words. We think in images. But for the fact we simply for the fact we think in words, your thoughts naturally seem like an inner voice within your head. You know what I'm saying? Excuse the wobbly camera, by the way. I thought I'd hold the camera freestyle, hold it in my hand freestyle for this video. Thought it might make it a bit more of a personal video. If holding a camera in your hand makes things any more personal, I don't know. But so look, the chances are, whoever you are watching this now, more than likely you yourself are sitting somewhere quiet. I might be wrong. I can't see you. Do you know what I'm saying? But more than likely you've pressed play on this video and you are now sitting somewhere in the front room of your house, in your bedroom, on the toilet, taking a shit. I don't know, but more than likely you're sitting somewhere silent. Am I wrong? But if I am right, you may well have noticed that when you press play on the video and the video started and I didn't say a word for what, 10-15 seconds, I didn't count, but was you aware of what you was thinking? You may well have thought to yourself, is he going to say anything? Have I got the volume turned up on this thing? Or how long is it going to be before he says something? You may well have thought these things. And thought just happens. You didn't intentionally think those things. Thought just happens. Listen, I might be completely wrong. I'm not a psychic. I don't know what you was thinking when this video started, but my point is that everybody's heard the word meditation. I don't like the word meditation. I don't like all these labels. Spiritual, meditation, enlightenment. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I don't like all these words, but don't forget the word meditation. Just because you're sitting in silence, that doesn't mean you're meditating. Don't attach the word meditation to it. But if you, again, as you may well be now, in between my words, if you're sitting in a silent room, there'll be silence. But is there ever true silence within yourself? Because thought, again, your thoughts are like an inner voice, always whirring away inside your head. Do you have to be in a silent room to be aware of that? Because it's always happening throughout your daily life. Thought is always in operation, clouding your immediate sensory perceptions. When you're driving to work, you're driving along thinking. It's a functional daydream. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still physically functioning. But your immediate sensory perception is clouded by thought. Do you need to be in a silent room to be aware of that fact? Because it is a fact. When you get to work, thought is still happening. You're always thinking, generally speaking, as you go about your daily life. Thought is always in operation, affecting your feelings, affecting your actions, governed by thought. We're generally always governed by thought. Spoke about this so many times, man. I'm not a guru. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not claiming to be telling you anything groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? You can see all this for yourself. But I don't want to tell you anything. You know what I mean? Certainly not suggesting you meditate, but go and sit somewhere silent, as I am now. And when you're in that silent place, wherever you are you aware inwardly of thought, the whole operation of thought? Only you can answer this. And the only way to answer it is to be aware. Don't concentrate. That's not the answer. Do you know what I'm saying? Most of us will sit down for 10 seconds in a silent room and we'll think to ourselves, oh, I'm bored, I can't. Or in other words, thought will say, we'll begin thinking. In other words, we'll sit there and begin thinking. Even though after 10 seconds you'll begin thinking, this is boring. I'll get my phone out. What's going on here? And then your phone occupies your attention. You know what I'm saying? And whatever's happening on your phone replaces your thoughts. So your thoughts might well stop, but you know, now you're occupied by your phone instead of being occupied by thought. So now your phone, you know, clouds the rest of your senses. Apart from vision, obviously, you might well be looking at your phone, but the rest of your senses are clouded by that. You know what I'm saying? See for yourself. Sit in a quiet, you know, when you're sitting at the doctor's, if you have to go to the doctor's for whatever, when you're waiting in a quiet waiting room or something, I don't know. When you sit in silence, your thoughts become the internal noise which prevent absolute silence, because thought is like an inner voice. It's fascinating. See what happens when you sit in silence. You may well even begin thinking to yourself, I can't do this. I need to I can't sit here for much longer. You begin thinking all this. And then your actions are governed by that thought. So then you get up and you go and put some music on or whatever, because thought governs your actions. Oh. You might... See for yourself. All the best. Take care.